Most people have more opinions than expertise. Hi, I'm Wakeman, and I'm the author of No Ego. I'm working today in Philadelphia. What a beautiful city. I'm working with one of our partners, Business Solver, and we're teaching their clients a modern approach to leading through change. So the topic of the day really is change management, but presented to you in a way that you actually can have shared accountability across the organization, and we call it business readiness because it's how you move through change proactively and with shared accountability. My colleagues go, well, Sai, if it were up to you with your counseling background, like what would you do to change management? And I drew a pyramid in like 2 minutes. I go, here's how this thing should work. And then I've done a lot of years of researching it to put it together. So I just finished a morning session where we talked about business readiness as the most modern way to lead people through change. It was a fantastic session. I'm so amazed that people tell me that resistance to change is still such a major source of drama in their workplace. And I know why it's still a big source of drama. It's because we coddle the people and expect very little from employees. That's why I teach business readiness, which is a shared accountability model where leaders are working hard to facilitate people being aware and committed and advocating and actively participating in driving change, but that everybody has a responsibility to buy in, sign up, and do their part. It's a great way that employees and leaders can work together to keep organizations competitive. Thank you, ma'am. See, leaders don't manage people, they manage energy. And they need to manage energy away from why we can't and whose head should roll and who's to blame to what do we want to create and how can we get there. And that's all playing beyond the ego. What is it about this question, such as what would great look like, that makes all the difference? This question works for a few reasons. One, it works because everyone knows what great looks like. We just use that information for evil. We use it to judge other people by, not to call ourselves up to greatness. See, everybody knows what great looks like. If you went to get coffee this morning, you would be able to tell me whether that was a great experience or not. You know what great looks like. Most people know what great looks like. Here's how they use it. Great is what he's not doing, and it's what she's not doing, and it's what they're not doing. See, people know what great looks like is what they use to judge other people on, instead of knowing what great looks like and calling themselves up to it. So it seems that my job as a leader is to just toggle you from low self to high self. When you're venting, you're in low self. When you're complaining, you're in low self. When you're focused on what other people aren't doing and you're judging, you're in low self. I can just reach out and toggle you into high self, that best part of you that is collaborative and accountable and working towards solutions and creative, with a simple question we call an ego bypass. Instead of taking on your ego, I bypass it, move you to a different part of your brain, get you opened up and expansive, and that's where you find the many places you can have impact. If you're loving these videos, make sure that you are sharing them with all of your colleagues at work and all of your friends at home.